I think all the makeup artists went home.
I think I could race you backwards with Steve Burns and Matt Yoakum.
No, you know what? We're going to have to set up a foot race or something.
Just kidding.
Maybe a wrestling match or something?
A wrestling match? No, I don't want to wrestle. Hey,
I'll referee.
What'd you think of the new nickname? Jeff liked it, the Bakersfield Basher. Did you like that?
Well, I've been called worse.
I know you have.
And it didn't rhyme either, did it, Kevin?
No, I mean, Patrick, did Patrick come up with that too?
No, that was my own.
You should pay him more money.
We call that an ad lib.
Because without him, you're nothing.
There's Patrick.
You're nothing without Patrick.
Kevin Harvick is now is acting as the agent. William Morris called. They want Patrick to have his own TV show.
Well, Patrick knows it all
huh?
because you're a know-it-all.
It's called.
And let me see that. What do you got next on your paper up there? Let's show everybody what you go off.
I don't really have.
Pick one of your notes. It doesn't matter.
I got all kinds of notes. I got about Rusty Wallace. I have the definition. I have the definition of part. What that means. But we'll go down to Dick Bergman.
Go to Dick.
Who's standing by. Dick?
With Elliott Sadler, Steve Burns, come on, get over here. We have got the solution to the problem. The three of us are going to do an anti-rain dance. Here it goes. You ready, Burnsy? Go ahead. Here we go. All right, end of the rain. No more rain. This is what happens when we fill on the rain. Well, the rain's still coming. I guess it didn't work. How come it didn't work? I thought you were going to do these things.
Well, what's it? The environment's messed up right now.
Well, it's your environment. It's your state, not mine.
I know, but look at these great Virginia fans, man. Look at them still in the stands there watching all us play in the rain and dance and make a fool out of ourselves. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, we really actually thought we could get to halfway. We thought it had a big enough window, and hadn't worked out for us so far.
Still might. You know, they haven't given up. I'm hearing the jet dryers out there. You ready to go back racing if they get the track dry?
Yeah, we are. I was running right there with Mikey and DJ, and we thought about staying out too, but we decided to come in and get 4. We lost some track position, but hopefully next time we won't have to come in the pit or get 2 tires and get track position towards lap 200. So that was our thinking. Motorcraft 4 Tours are actually pretty good. Just a little tight, and track position means a lot. Hard to pass here tonight at Richmond. So went here and got 4 now. Maybe get 2 or none later and hopefully be in the right place at the right time.
All the stories about you jumping from the Wood brothers, what really is going to go on? Are you really going to stay with those guys the whole year? Or are they really going to stick with you?
Oh, yeah, and we're focused 100% to race. I was watching the guys before the race started talking about, you know, it might hurt us here, it might hurt us there. Not this race team. 100% focused on running good, 100% focused on trying to win a race and get a pole. And this is the best we've ever qualified here in the last 2 or 3 years. So that's showing everybody how focused we really are on this race team. We went to test this weekend in South Boston. Things are going great. I will be in this race car the rest of the year. Thanks, Steve Burns. And we just decided that we just need to do something else. I have not done my job as a race car driver for the Wood brothers. They deserve to run better than how we've been running. So maybe they can find somebody that fits in their package a little better, and maybe I can find a deal to fit in a little better. So we'll see what happens. It has been tough this week, but the media has been very, very great to me and the Wood brothers this week, and I want to say thank you. You've been very kind to work with.
We wish you well with wherever you wind up.
Thank you.
To Chris.
All right, thanks, Dick. And Elliott, for at least a candid response and explanation of something that we've been talking about and heard about all week and was really the talk of the garage.
Well, I think right now what we're looking at is, and hopefully it'll work in those guys' favors. We're telling you folks, myself, Darrell Walter, we're telling you from past experience that it's very difficult when you make that kind of announcement, because it's telling somebody inside the operation that, hey, either you don't have faith in me or I don't have faith in y'all, and it creates a little bit of a problem. I know you try to do the best you can, but this whole sport is built so much on giving out 110% and total confidence. And so if you cut it down to 100 or 95%, you're not as effective. That is our point. I hope they can do it, and if they do, I'll make notes, and they'll be one of the first guys I ever see accomplish it.
All right, but as he made it clear, he'll be somewhere else next year. Now, the dryers are taking place, even though the track seems like it's covered with water. So we'll update the situation, and it still is raining lightly here after we had a delay. We have run 66 laps. We're trying everything to stop the rain, but this is not probably...
That right there should have scared the rain right out of here, I can tell you right now.
All right, that's a bad night and a bad disco. Van Morrison, wherever he is, he's cringing right now. We can't see the moon because of the rain, but they're doing a little moon dance. Kevin Harvick, I'm coming after you. Hang in there. We'll be right back. You're watching FX. Welcome back. The Pontiac Anticipation 400. It's actually in a rain delay here in the Pontiac Excitement 400. You've been watching FX most of the evening, and you can see the amount of water that's on the track as they try and keep it as dry as possible, and the rain is still coming down.
You know, we around the racetracks, we like to call this a clearing off shower. Hopefully it's going to clear on off and get out of here. But it's really a lot of rain coming down on the track right now. The track drivers are trying to keep control. And I believe, is it Matt Kenseth is standing by?
Yes.
He wants to talk to us.
He's going to talk with us. Let's go down with Dick Berger.
Dick, you got him?
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
I got him, and Matt's not going to do any dancing either. But we're going to talk a little bit about that carburetor. We're listening to you on the radio talking about possibly a linkage problem. What's going on?
Well, I don't know exactly what happened to it, but the pedal's up a little too high, so I'm having a hard time, feathering it right. And then it just has like a miss off the corner. As soon as I give it gas, it just has a stutter every once in a while. So on the restart, it was really good and clean, and I got a run on Junior. And then I came around to 3 and 4 again, and the thing hesitated, missed, and I got them all bunched up and back underneath me. So I'm struggling with that a little bit, but our dual car is handling really good. I'm really happy with it. We just kind of got mixed up there. I kind of messed up getting into one. Thought I was clear and came down. I don't even know who was under me. We got together a little bit there and shuffled back on outside groove. But overall, I'm happy with the way my car's handling. And, once we get this thing going again, I think we'll be able to keep it up front.
You going to open the hood on this thing, or are you just going to keep going?
No, I don't know how to fix it. It's it's the way it's tuned or something. It's just something I'm going to have to live with. And I'm going to have to figure out how to drive it a little different with a gas pedal to be a little smoother with it so it won't jerk like that. And just live through it. It won't be the end of the world. I'll figure it out.
Okay. That's a good driver. Figure it out. Don't make the mechanics work. To Matty.
Dick, his teammate Jeff Burton, currently riding in the 13th position. How temperamental is this racetrack after a big rain like this?
Well, today, tonight, the track was just like it was yesterday, and it rained quite a bit, and we had a bush race too. So right now, with a sealer on the track, I don't think that it's made a big difference.
How's your race car right now?
We were really good. We drove up to about 7th or so. We started 23rd and got up to 7th before the stops, and then people didn't pit or put on 2 or whatever. So now we're back to 13th, but. Really, really happy with the car. It was real fast. We were coming pretty good on Ward. We were about 3/10 quicker lap on Ward there, and I don't know. I think we got a little hot rod tonight.
The fans always remember that fall '98 win here. Lap after lap, side by side with Jeff Gordon. How does that rank on your win list?
I think it's pretty big. I finally got to quit hearing "you should have wrecked Gordon" when you were at Darlington. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, but. It was a great race, and I like being part of really neat, close races. That's what drivers live for, is to put it on the driver's shoulder, see what the driver can get done. And I felt like I came up a little bit short racing him at Darlington, and then we came here to Richmond, and I felt like I got all I could get, and it felt good. That's what, as an athlete, you live for, is to put yourself in a position to lay it all on the line and go get you some, and that was a big night for us.
And it was such a clean drive to the finish. I mean, both you guys really didn't trade any paint or try to take each other out going to the win.
Yeah, he could have easily wrecked me, and he didn't. And I could have easily wrecked him at Darlington, and I didn't. That's just not the way we race. That's not the way Jack likes to win. That's not the way I like to win. And by the way, somebody about to kill themselves over there. But I want to say hi to Jack, and I know he's watching. And I'm going to the front tonight, Jack.
Keep your eye on the 99, Jack. Currently 13th, but he looks pretty fast.
All right, thanks, Matt. And as we see, the dryers have stopped as the rain continues to come down. And, they might need 2 tires, Jeff. Should they
No, I think they're right now
fuel?
trying to save some fuel right now, Chris, because it's pretty obvious right now with the way the rain's coming down that it's really kind of fruitless, and they need to wait until the rain slacks off and then go back at it again.
If we can we get a look at the weather map? And because as you see the rain falling here at Richmond International Raceway, and Jeff, circle again where exactly we are. You can see if it keeps moving through, we might catch a break, but the track, and which direction is it headed? It's going in that area.
This direction right here.
And so if it does continue to move, but then of course the track would have to be completely dried off, and that takes at least anywhere from an hour to. Is that the direction it's headed? It's Larry Mack and Jeff Hammond dueling.
No, I think.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well,
I think that's the direction we're headed.
And the green is the rain, as we can see. All right, during the rain delay. Dick Bergen will have to get me to the airport bright and early, as he always does. All right, through the delay here, we've had 25 drivers interviewed, right? We went out about 6:30 Eastern time. We've had 4 crew chiefs. We talked to an owner. Joe Gibbs joined us here in the Hollywood Hotel. Kevin Harvick, trash talking once again. It doesn't matter that he's on probation. And he's challenging me. So I would say I'm going to give him the slight edge here, okay, because he surprised me.
But you got to understand something right now. He's on probation with somebody with NASCAR, not somebody from Hollywood.
Yes. Well, I'll talk to the people in Hollywood. When he goes to write his book, he's in trouble. And Patrick Parrott, who does a lot of great work and research and helping all of us out with graphics.
Go, Patrick.
And Patrick was on camera twice, which is 2 times more than the country really wanted to see him. And, of course, we had the one rain dance and some rib eating that Larry back at DW. They don't look even too happy.
Don't look, Ethel. Don't look.
All right, do not adjust your sets. Welcome back to Pontiac Excitement 400 in a rain delay. We are 66 laps in after there was a delay to start the race. Dale Jarrett, your leader. The rain coming down. And the dryers have stopped for the moment, but still optimistic that if the rain moves through, we'll be able at least to get this race going again. The one guy always optimistic on a short track, he has 6 wins here, is Rusty Wallace, and he's standing by with our Dick Berger. Dick?
It's perhaps the environment that's unique. This is an FX first, probably a television first. When a driver is called into the NASCAR truck, this is where they bring him. I can't believe you're here voluntarily on your own, Rusty Wallace. What brought you here?
It's dry. I saw you guys out there in the middle of the rain messing around. I said, that's not real smart. And I knew old Hunter here had some coffee getting made over here. I said, we're going to have 2.5 hours before we get back on the track. It's going to take me 6 cups of coffee to get ready. So we just made some, didn't we, Jim?
Absolutely.
So what goes on in here? When a driver gets called into this big red truck, Jim, what happens? Jim Hunter from NASCAR.
Well, the first thing we do is we make a pot of coffee, and then we give the weather report, which Rusty, why don't you give them the weather report?
Well, right now we've got green. And you thought light green was okay.
Yeah, I want to believe light green's okay. It's okay, right?
No, any green's not good, and we've got a lot of green. But we're optimistic here in this sport. And Mike Helton, our chief, and Mr. Bill France always tells us that that's going to go away and nothing flat. And I always believe those guys.
Sunny and mild in NASCAR.
I know it will be tomorrow. I hope it will be tonight.
How's your hot rod?
It's pretty good. The track's a little tight right now for me, but we've been running 3rd, 4th, 5th all night long. And the car's been real strong. I'm real happy with it. But I need that sealer to wear off a little bit and a little more temperature in the track. So, but I'm happy with it right now. It's a pretty good run so far.
Looks like Ryan Newman, your teammate's running pretty well, too.
Yeah, he is. He's doing a really good job. Heck, he caught me and passed me. And his car looks like it's turning pretty good and running real good. So I'm real proud of him. He's doing a good job out there.
Is this your best shot to win one of these things in the front half of the year? I mean, of what we've got left, is this your best track?
Well, I was hoping I could pull it off last week in California. Had a really good car out there, but I just missed the setup. And this is a really good shot for us this weekend. But, all in all, we got a lot of good cars, got a good crew chief, strong engines, and we're going to knock a couple out this year. I really feel good. But, I'd love to win my 2nd championship. That's what my main goal is.
Sticking on you, isn't it? Got to win it.
It's really bugging me. Yeah, I want to get it done. And I'd love to do it in, I think, 2002 with the 02 car. With the 2 car sounds pretty good to me.
He's got this thing all figured out.
No, really, I don't. I don't have it. I just dreamed that up just now. To tell you the truth.
Nothing wrong with dreaming.
It just popped out just now. I wasn't really planning that at all.
And that's not against the rules, is it, Jim?
Not at all.
All right. This is NASCAR. Dreaming is legal.
All right, thanks, Dick. And, Jeff Hammond, interesting, and Rusty touched on wanting to win a second points championship. He is, 4th currently, the graphic showed, and he hasn't won a race yet, so obviously he's doing some things right, and you can actually go through a season, certainly, and have that kind of success.
You really can, and one of the things you need to stress right now is that, the number of wins you get are very important to a driver and a team, but being able to run up there and win that point championship, even if you don't win a race, it's very, very meaningful because it shows a lot of consistency and a lot of hard work that goes into, to put another successful finishes together so you can earn a championship. It's not just winning